Okay, so this game is called Bad Batch Dating Sim. I saw this game once before and I forgot to play it. I don't really know anything about the game. Never read the description, so just yeah, get started. Your girl knows you wake, back sore from the concrete slab this cell offered as a bed. Sitting up and trying to stretch doesn't help. Eyes heavy even after you rub them. It was day, stars know what? Well, over a week at least. And still no one has bothered to come get you. Pirates? You stand and pace your cell as you usually did, just trying to stretch your leg before the guard came to slide your meal under the door as usual. You pause as the crash could be heard from somewhere in the building, far but echoing. Blasters fire soon follow, along with shouting and pirates rushing past your door. Hey, what's going on? You went ignored and pressed yourself into the back corner of your cell as the shouting and the shouting grew louder. You stifle a gasp as something hulking stopped before your door, blocking the light that filtered in through the slates in the middle. Hunter, I found them. The door creaked and squealed horribly before getting ripped off its hinges, revealing indeed a hulk of a being in black and red armor. Alright. Hi there. You stare, unable to find words. We're here to take you home. We? The brute's calm crackled to life, a voice coming through. Wrecker, you said you found him? Yeah, got him right here. Hurry up and get them back to the ship then. We're getting swamped out here. Right. The calm went quiet and the brute Wrecker apparently turned his helmet head back towards you, grabbed the chain of your handcuffs and snapped it with ease. Come on, we're getting out of here. Alright. The man led you through the winding corridors of the pirate's base, keeping you behind him as he checked every corner before rushing around it. As you finally get outside, you found the ship and people in similar armor to Wrecker standing around it, and laying down suppression fire to keep the pirates at bay. About time, Wrecker. Let's go. Wrecker ushered you up to the ramp into the ship, the other people filing in after you guys. Okay. Get us in the air, Tech. You were shoved into a seat and strapped in as the ship jolted into the air. Wrecker sat next to you, strapping himself in while a leaner person holding a rifle sat across from you two. The ship lurched and jerked through the air, explosions sounding in the distance until a much louder one could be heard. Ship jolting again and rocking you painfully. That didn't sound good. You chuckle, the quip easing your twisting stomach as you felt the ship begin to plummet. The ship landed hard and made you wince as the metal whined. That definitely didn't sound good. Believe it or not, that wasn't our worst landing. The cockpit door opened and a man in goggles came out. Are you all still alive back here? Mostly, I assume. No thanks to you, Tech. Goggles rolled his eyes and slipped back into the cockpit while two others came out, one wearing a red bandana and the other with a skunk for a hand. Oh, that's a strong hand. Good news? It didn't explode on impact. The bad news? We're gonna be stuck here for a minute while Tech and I fix the damage. If I may. Every head turns over towards you, still strapped in your chair. Who are you guys? Bandana walked up to you and lifted your chair restraint, hands going to his hips. We're with the guard. You were sent to extract you. I'm Hunter. He turned and pointed out each teammates as he introduced them. Echo, Tech, Crosshair, and Wrecker. Wait, you said that you're with the guard? You're clones then, but you don't look like clones. Ha, we get that a lot. Oh, okay, it's good to see your face now. If we're done saying the obvious, we should get the ship fixed before those pirates catch up to us. Yes. Well, I thought Tech and Echo were fixing the ship. It's baffling to think we're clones of the same man. Enough, you two. With that, the team disbanded, leaving you to your own devices. You debated on staying in your seat, but you soon found out it to be boring. Staying inside to explore instead. I like just relaxing. I don't know about you. I guess we'll wander the ship. Echo, the man with the scuff hand and crosshair, the silver-haired man, has stayed aboard. Echo was sat at the console, plugging in with furrow in his brow. A crosshair was sitting sideways in the seat, polishing his gun. I guess we'll watch the sniper clean his gun. You walk over and sit in the seat opposite the man, watching his hands run the rag over the weapon. Did he need something? That's why I look all different. Why do you guys look different than other clones? Or genetically modified? Like to try and make you guys prettier, or what? No. Modified for enhanced performance in the field. Stronger, faster, etc. Oh, I got you. Well, that's cool. That made the sniper scoff a laugh and shake his head, turning his attention back to his gun. See what Cyborg's doing? You walk over and stand beside the console, quietly watching the stomp spin with interest. Did you need something? That's what he's doing, first in the hand. He's doing some recalibration. He took a beating. Yeah, could feel it. Not to be too forward, but what happened to your hand and your head? It's a long story. Well, tell me you think it's cool. In the constellation, I think it looks cool. Thanks. Is he trying to be fresh with me? Guess we'll go to the cockpit. The front. You slipped through the door Hunter Echo had come from earlier, finding the cockpit. At the console hunched, Tech fiddling with a tablet. Actually needs help? Need some help there? No. I got it. What are you doing? Oh, I'm diverting power from the rear shields to the boosters so we can achieve maximum thrust and on takeoff so we can reach atmosphere. I was initially going to divert it from cannons, but I thought it'd be wiser to have cannons on standby in case. Alright, listen. Just listen. You nod along with him as he talks, understanding half, but content with just listening. Apologies. I've been rambling. No need to apologize. It's interesting. Oh. He was quiet for that, getting back to his work. Okay, I guess we'll go outside. He trotted down the steps of the ship, following Hunter and Wrecker down into the grass. Wrecker wandered through a pile of rocks a few paces from the ship, while Hunter walked off the opposite way, sniffing the air. Follow the brute. He followed after Wrecker, the big man plucking up rocks from the pile next to him and chucking them into a distance. That's what he's doing. What are you doing? Seeing how far I can throw these rocks. Good practice for grenades. No offense, but you're probably the biggest clone I've ever seen. Thanks. And I also want to thank you for helping me out back there. I should be stuck there if it wasn't for you guys. No problem. Just doing my job. Later, you follow after Hunter, watching as he crouched and put his fingers to the dirt. he's doing. Taking a look around. How were you and your team sent to come to get me? Why not a regular squad? I'm not sure why they sent us, to be honest. Maybe you're just that important that they'd send the guards best squad. Wow, way to be humble. They made the starter chuckle before he turned back to surveying the dirt. Let's go back inside and split down. We've done everything, so. Take your seat again, fiddling with the restraints as Tech reappeared from the cockpit. I finished the repairs, enough for us to get off world. I'm Hunter and Wrecker back. Right. That was fast. Nah, he's losing his edge. Oh, never mind. You left with him selling us the 2 file and shut the door. Hunter and Echo dipped back into the cockpit while Crosshair and Wrecker took their seats with you again. Strapping in as the ship once again lifted and took off. Hopefully this time staying in the air. As soon as the ship had cleared the atmosphere, you guys lurched into hyperspace. Wrecker lifted his restraint and stretched, Crosshair doing the same. You lift your own and yawn. The excitement of the day catching up to you. Hey, if you're tired, you can take a bunk and get a little shut-eye. Alright, thank you, Wrecker. Of course, but the offer still stands if you change your mind. Go to the gunner's mouth. You enter the ship looking for the posters slapped haphazardly to the walls. You eventually stumble upon the gunner's mouth. You clamber up the ladder and go inside. You sit on the floor and watch a swirl of hyperspace through the glass, losing track of time. There you are. You look back to the ladder and find Echo watching you. Enjoying the view? It's beautiful. I guess come join you? Come up here. And there? Yeah. We're not gonna both fit. We're not both gonna fit. Yes, he will. Just come up here. You sober aside and folded, climb up the ladder and squeezing in to sit next beside you. Happy? Very. I made the clone chuckle and then shake his head, his gaze turned towards the window. You watch the reflection of the passing stars in his eyes, his expression going soft. It really is beautiful. Isn't it? You shift and the shackle still attached to your wrist rattle. What? Leave it to Wrecker to lead those on you, and then you tell one of us. I almost forgot I had him on. He sighed and took a slim tool from his belt. Balancing one wrist at a time on his stump, he picked the lock for the shackles, with both of you going quiet again. The route is passed, yeah. Were you always part of this team? I know those who don't interact with them is the same as they interact with each other. No. I used to be a regular clone, an ARC trooper before. You trailed off, but you didn't push him to continue. Colorful bunch your team here is. A colorful bunch your team is, yeah. You can say that again. But they're good men. They took me in when I felt like I had nowhere else to turn to. Because yeah. I finally twisted the tool, the second shackle unlocked, and several tossed to the side with little fanfare. Ta-da! Thanks. Don't mention it. You both look towards the window, watching space zip by. The swirls are almost not hypnotic, but hypnotic, and you find your eyes beginning to grow heavy. Try to hold out. You try to stay awake, but the day's adventure and the comfortable silence catch up to you. You feel yourself dip and hit something solid if you don't have the energy to move. Whoa. Good night, I guess. And you wake, the first thing you know is beside the fact that you don't feel a familiar hum of a flying ship anymore, that you definitely don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Who tucked you in? You rolled out of the bunk and found the ship still and empty. Hello? The cockpit door hisses open and made you jump. Ah, you're awake. The others are outside stretching if you'd like to join them. Ed was working on repairs and I believe the others are planning on heading into town while I work. Okay, thank you. I guess follow Tech back into the cockpit. The room basks in orange light of the setting sun. Am I hang out in here with you? Not at all. Be my guest. You watch as he buries his arms elbow deep in the open console, sparks reflecting off his goggles as he worked. I guess we'll sit quietly, or no, we can. Maybe he might need help with something. I don't know. Maybe this time. Nah, I'm quiet. You could hear a clang and something fell into the console. Watch as the clone's shoulders slumped. Actually, some help will be great. Exactly. You nod and step over to stand beside him, reaching into the mess of cables, pulling the one he handed you while he uses his now free hand to retrieve another tool from his belt. He took the cable back and handed you another. Deft fingers working so swift, you could barely keep up. But you managed. Want to tell me what I'm helping you work on? I'm undoing the power rerouting I did to get us off that pirate planet. But it seems the damage spread since I did it, so I had to actually crack open the console and then reroute to the initial route this time. The cable I'm moving over right now is... You had to focus on his words, but instead all your attention was focused on the smear of grease on his cheek you barely noticed. And so I reattached the cable here. Console slowly jumped to life with a hum, its lights flickering. I bring the route back. Oh, okay. Impressive. It's a simple rewiring. Look into it. He took the rec he offered you to wipe your hands and zeroed in on his cheek again. This wipe for him, he seems nice enough. He stepped closer and reached for his face with the rag, only for him to take a half step back. What are you? Hold still, you got a little something. You reach again, and this time he stands still, allowing you to wipe at his skin. Your thumb catch the edge of his goggles, and you were stuck with a thought. What do you look like without these? He only stared at you, a challenge behind his eyes. You pushed up with your thumb, and the goggles stood up all the way into his hairline. He somehow looked even younger, his eyes nice brown without the yellow tint of his lenses covering them. Handsome. Stars, really couldn't think of anything else to say. But the clothes didn't seem to mind. The breath he'd been holding rushing out in short laugh. Flatterer. I'm serious. Tech only laughed again, pretty in the colors of the setting sun, shivered through the windshield. That seems a little fast. Let's not make it weird. You drop your hands from his face and lean towards in his chest, wrapping your arms around his waist and they hug. Oh, knowing to make you suddenly feel like you made a mistake, a grip instantly loosens from around him. Sorry, I didn't know what. Oops. Arms lapped around your shoulders and kept you pressed against him. No, it's okay. You sighed a smile, relaxing back into him. Hey, Tech, oh well, sorry. The two regular parts heard to catch a glimpse of Echo scurrying away. Oops. Ha. Look it over though, I should probably see what he needs. I'll be there. Kiss him. He tugged his goggles back down and left to find his teammate, leaving you to take a seat and wait for him to return, watching the sun set through the windshield. Rick returned as quickly as he left. The smile he aimed at you is either softened and pensive before he went right back to his console to feel a little more. I just feel like to get rejected for a hug is a lot better than get rejected for a kiss. I don't know. That just would have been wild. You both chit-chat as you work, the genius eventually slamming the console shut and dusting his hands off. All fixed. As if on cue, text palm crackled. Hunter's voice came through, hushed. Tech, you finished with the ship yet? Yes, why? You gotta get going. There's a couple of these pirates here. Pirates here? His eyes jump up to yours for a moment. Then he veiled, worry clouding his expression. Yeah, I think they might have followed us. Round up the others to get back here. We'll have the ship ready for departure upon your arrival. Alright. As soon as the call ended, Tech turned toward the console, hands flying over buttons, making the ship come to life beneath you. Once it was on, he turned back to you and smiled. Ready to go home? As I'll ever be. His mouth turned to a touch sad. Why don't you go buckle up so we can take off as soon as the others get here? He nodded and wanted to ask what was on his mind, but thought better of it. He stood and left back toward the seat, sitting right as the others came, jogging up the ship's steps. They shut the door, and Rucker sat with you again, after replacing Crosshair in the seat across. Shepherded for what may be the last time, you sighed and let your head back on the seat, as the ship lifted off the planet and turned towards home. As you broke into your planet's atmosphere hours later, Wrecker and Echo undid their restraints and stood after you to do the same. Hunter stepped out of the cockpit and smiled at you. We should be landing at the coordinates you gave us soon. We come in ahead to the tower, so they should be expecting us. The welcome party. The welcome party will not be attended because we need to report back. Aw, come on. As Ricker stomped away and Hunter slid back into the cockpit, you turned to watch the ship one last time. Okay. You decided to go to the cockpit, decided to see your home again. Well, Hunter Crosshair glanced up as you entered, Tech busy manning the ship. You walk up next to Tech's chair, holding the head as you rest your... Holding the head rests as you stare out the windshield. Okay, I got you now. You watch as familiar buildings zoom by, barely catching Hunter and Crosshair sticking out of the cockpit, out of the corner of your eye. His voice pulled your attention to him instead. What was that, Ted? You hit a few buttons and flipped a few switches before looking up at you. I was commenting on the beauty of your planet. Reminds you of a less crowded Coruscant? Oh yeah, now that you mentioned it, I could see it. You must be thrilled to finally leave home. I am, though I did have a lot of fun with you guys. Enough fun for a lifetime, I'm sure. Definitely. So next time we hang out, let's not go get shut down or run our lives, okay? Next time. Yeah. I'd love to see you again. That is, if you want to see me again. I'd love... Of course I'd like to see you again, too. Great. Next time you're on leave, come visit so we can throw you guys a proper thank you party. Reach down and slid your hand along the curve of his thoughtful image. And maybe I could take you to all my favorite places here. Sounds perfect. I guess so, yeah. Using the hand on your face, he tipped his head back to make it easier for you to lean down and press a kiss to his forehead. Chuckled, shutting his eyes behind his goggles. You trailed your kisses down the bridge of his nose before planting one final linger one on his lips. Okay. He loves this. Just go ahead and came up to rest of over yours, the clone leaning up to meet you. The ship's console beeped and made him huff, annoyed at being interrupted. He turned to read the display, your hand slipped from his cheek to his shoulder. You treaded across his back to hold his opposite shoulder, pulling him into your side. As he leaned his head into your ribs, you could just make out the little smile gracing his mouth. Coming up to the coordinates. You heard the door open behind you, followed by some hustled arguing and rapid shuffling before the door closed once again. No one having entered when you turned around to look. Weird. You released Tech and held his seat instead as you began the landing sequence. Through the windshield, you could see a welcome party gathering, waiting for you. Once landed, Tech stood and leaned, well not leaned, but led you to the ship's main door. Each of the boys gave you a brief farewell before you disappeared into the now empty cockpit, leaving only you and Tech by the door. Suppose we'll see you some other time then. If you were serious about wanting to see me again. Deadly serious here. You grabbed his wrist and tapped away at his comm. A personal comm frequency. Give me a call sometime. I will. As you hit the button to open the door, he faltered as you two wait for the ramp to lower. Thank you. For wanting to see me again. For listening to me before. No one really listened before, so thank you. You chuckled and stepped up to kiss his cheek. Listen to you anytime, Jack. See you later. Definitely. As you stepped off the ship, your welcome party came running up, everyone fussing, leading you away. Your eyes stayed glued to the ship. Everyone's questions fell on deaf ears as you watched the ship lift off, was barely able to make out Wrecker and Tech's waving forms through the windshield before the ship was gone. Good ending. That's good. Think we're playing? Making any TikTok about the game, please be sure to use that or tag. Okay, if you really like the work, want to show your appreciation, feel free to donate. And this is the music. I am mostly out the way. Thank God. And special thanks goes to these three. And Lindsay and Abby. Also Crosshair Coley Sandwich. More special thanks. And so thanks to everyone else that donated and supported the game. Okay, well, that was Bad Batch Dating Sim. If you enjoyed this game and you want to play it for yourself and see the other endings you can get, possibly with Hunter, Crosshair, Echo, and Wrecker, I will link the game for you below. I will link also the developer's information if they have any other games. You can follow links in the developer and then play those games as well. And yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It is appreciated. Share even if you want to. And with that being said, I will see y'all next one.